Hello everybody, and welcome to episode 12 in my Stellaris Roman Empire campaign. So after the last episode, we left off just after beating the Wacegi for the second time, plus their allies, and gaining a whole bunch of extra territory over here. So I've done a little bit of management that I'm just going to cover off really quickly before we get into exactly what we're going to be doing, just to keep you up to speed on what I do behind the scenes. So mostly it's just renaming things and things like that, but I've also named all of these planets after famous gladiators that fought in the Roman arena. Because they are all slave planets now. Technically, not all of these gladiators were slaves, but I still just think it's a cool way to name them. Hopefully it doesn't give them any ideas for revolt or anything later on, but I think it's a pretty cool way of naming them. So you can just see them here. It's like Tetriates, Priscus, Verus, Spiculus, and Attilius. I've got a few more to go. Obviously Spartacus, Crixus, and there's a few others that were quite famous that could be still used at some point. And then this sector I've called Servus, which is the Latin word for slave. Or servile person. So basically then, so that's been grouped into a sector now, just to take the pressure off the energy credits that I'm making. I'm still behind. We're 6 out of 5 planets, but I haven't fully finished developing these ones yet, so I can't sector them. And then we've also put Flavius Scaevola on them, who is he's quite good at, I don't know if we can have a look at his traits. I'm sure there's a way to do it. Yeah. So he has slave mineral output plus 15, slave food output plus 15. So basically, in this entire sector, which is all going to be foreign species, he's going to be ruling over them all and making sure that they're working extra hard, putting out 15% extra in both categories. So the only one I've actually finished off with is this one down here, Carpophorus. So at Carpophorus, you can see that we have just mineral and just food. So that's the ideal setting for slaves. They're going to be outputting just the best they can do. So you can see that they're enslaved, so it's plus 20%, and our empire itself gives 10%. And I think if we could, I don't think it's applied yet, but the governor will also increase that by 15%. So really maximizing the effort coming out of this sector. And once we just kind of build up these planets a little bit more, actually I haven't done anything with that one. Damn, I forgot about that one. But all these other ones down here actually I have. Let's see, Verus. So here at Verus, you can see I'm starting to, these are all under construction, they're ready to go. So things are happening on each one of these planets to gear them up for the inevitable enslavery that we're going to be putting down on them. So they're all ready to go. I've also queued up a bunch of scientists to search all these systems. I realize they're all grayed out because none of them have been surveyed by me yet. So there could very well be lovely planets and star systems and, well, just stars, asteroids and things like that that we could research and get extra research out of. And then also there's debris from all the different battles we had, kind of lurking around the place, that we can go research and get some free research points out of. Meanwhile down here I've just done a quick little rebuild of what I was building down there, and everything else is pretty much on track. I'm building now also at Terra, our home world. I am now building a planetary empire, I think. So this has been upgraded to a Empire Capital Complex, which costs 1,000 minerals, 200 influence. It's going to take 1,080 days, I guess. And that'll just improve the adjacency bonuses everywhere. Then we can also upgrade everything else. I kind of want to turn this into, like, say, like, this planet doesn't really need energy and things like that, even though it's obviously outputting a lot with its 3 power plants, level 3 power plants. But it could be doing more specialized things like military academy, research, and stuff like that. So might end up turning it into that eventually, because it doesn't really seem like we need it anymore if we can just sector off areas to do different things. So yeah, that's basically everything to catch you up on everything. I've named this the service sector, and they have they're an industrial focus at the moment. I've just given them 2,000 minerals as well, and a little bit of energy. This place will be sucking energy, because they're not producing any, so we're always going to have to be on top of that and give them energy. That's the only issue that they're going to have. And that's basically it. So we should see this number fly up greatly. It's only at monthly gain 13 because it's just one planet right now, but as we add the rest, it should definitely go up, and it'll be easily our highest producing mineral area. Then in the grander scheme of things, we had the senator vote for the next war that we're probably going to have to finish off the Wacegi. Now obviously I've done this quite quickly. I haven't had a chance to really let the votes stew as long as the previous episode, for example, which is 2 weeks. But we have something like 60 votes, and it's about 76% in favor of letting the Canistians, our allies down here, actually vassalize the Wacegi interstellar mandate, and we ourselves will take out the sovereign Spire nations and then work our way up down this spiral and see what happens over there. Because we haven't explored this at all, we really don't know what's going on. We know there's all this free space right here though, thanks to our ally for surveying it. So, interesting things happening. We're going to be just building up really, and then hopefully waging a quick war. Now it's going to be kind of interesting because in the last episode, when we attacked these guys, they had some sort of weird ally over here with the Union of Akinth. So if we go to war with them again, I don't actually think they can get to us though. I don't know what their method of travel is. I don't know if I can check that. I'm not sure if I can check that right now, but either way, they are pathetic anyway. We don't really have to worry about them, but it's never nice to feel like they could come in from our rear at any time. And with that, that's about everything. So let's hit the game into motion. We do want to sector off these planets pretty quickly because they're causing us problems. Technically, we would be making way more energy if we didn't have that issue. We minus 10% energy right now. So yeah, and minus 10% monthly influence. So I'm sending all my fleets back home as well. I don't want to wage the war just yet. I want to kind of just build up a little bit. I'm going to actually set it to high because I've set a lot fast speed, because I've already set in motion a lot of things. Soon as well, we're going to have to do our Marian reforms basically and reform how we want these ships to look and perform against some bigger empires, because we're going to probably start going to war with either Pelagians or someone like that, because basically we're just coming up against larger empires now, and I believe at some point in the game there's some sort of end event, and don't tell me about it. I know roughly that there's some sort of, well, I won't spoil it for those who don't know, but there's something that happens that will make us need to have a really strong
system survey complete
eventually. Alright, our surveys are being completed. Let's keep surveying while we can. So we've actually surveyed this, but there's already stuff built down here, thanks to the, like, I'm pretty sure we never built that. Maybe we did. Don't really know. It seems like they've already been built already, a lot of these things, by the empires that existed, and we're just going to overtake them once we survey them, I think. What's this problem? Sectors missing resources. At least one of our sectors is missing resources. Sectors that lack energy will not gain any resources from stations. Okay, so these guys are going to be sucking energy hard. Just give them 200. They blew through that 100 really quickly.
System survey complete.
I guess it's minus 19 per month. It's not too bad. I do want to just check on this world then, see how it's developing. Yeah, it seems like they're building up. They're building up as they should do. They're not doing anything crazy, so that's good. I just don't want them to be redeveloping it and undoing my plans. System surveyed again. We can start going for some of these research points now. There we go. Queued up a bunch of orders there. So what's the other thing? Oh yeah, there's a planet in here that is an interesting one to search for because it's part of the mass extinction event. And there's one last one down here. Now, no idea how we're going to get to that one. We'll need to get access with these guys, and even then I don't think we can make the jump. So it's kind of in an awkward place, which is a bit disappointing. Oh, it looks like I haven't actually surveyed this area either. And that's right within our own systems. Is this within our system yet?
System survey complete.
Survey complete. Okay, let's go up to Uthan. So we've got all this territory, it's pretty good. We should be back home now. Yeah, we're taking rest. Quintus Flavius leading the fleet. He must be quite old now if I remember. I feel like he's been here since almost the beginning. He's 109. I think he might be one of the only people that's still alive from the founding of the Galactic Empire. Well done, sir. You've researched many a thing.
System survey complete.
Alright, system survey complete. Let's keep going and survey all of this stuff. We've built a colony ship now. That's good. Let's go to Pytharia. Or whatever it's called. Pythria. Alright, our colony ship is going to head just to colonize things within our own lands. And then we're going to bring our fleet out and clear up this territory, because we should really be expanding over there as well. Alright, colonize. Great. Alright, all going totally smooth, no problems whatsoever. Okay, except we just went into negative balance for some reason. Why did that happen? It just dropped from plus 33 to minus 14. No idea actually what's happened there. Could be to do with the colony ship maybe? I don't think the colony ship would suck 40 energy like that though.
Debris
That's
analyzed.
a bit worrying. Right, let's check out these planets. See how if they can be incorporated yet. This one's almost done building, so this one can just be sectored now.
Construction complete.
Okay, sector. Which one? I'm not forgetting which one it was already. It's here, right? Nope. It must have been this one? Yes. Okay, so Hadar. So Hadar, let's fold it into the sectors. There we go. Finish. Cool. Alright, now our energy's gone back up, so I guess that was it. But I don't know why it just did that kind of a delayed reaction to it. Debris analyzed, that's all going smoothly. Our constructor ship, it looks like there are some things down here that we could be building, so let's build mining stations down there. And this one's down here, so maybe we'll leave them down here for now. So you can go up later and help.
System survey
missing
complete.
resources.
Debris analyzed.
Okay. First contact with the Tuxcan Shard. Oh wow, they seem big. I have a feeling these will be our enemy soon. Respect our holy places and we may refrain from annihilating you. Respect our authority or else. Deal with it. So yeah, so we're going to be pushing up this way and that's definitely, probably going to be the big empire that we're going to end up fighting, which I'm excited for. Tuxcan Shard. Let's have a quick look then. Whoa, shit. Okay. Fleet power is overwhelming. Capacity is overwhelming. Technology level is overwhelming. Right. Minus 20. They're in our way though. We're not going to go for the Beldros. They've been good to us. We have an embassy established with the Beldros Empire. We do have an ally to help us take them on if we want, but yeah, that's a little bit worrying, I suppose. So let's go back to our empire screen, give these guys more energy. Just give them a ton of energy, lasts for a while.
System survey complete.
We can always build them actually, just to keep them going a little bit, give them solar panel networks on their spaceports, and that gives them free little bit of energy. They can keep, kind of tide them over. We're about to get desert colonization as well, so we're going to be heavy on the colonization for a while, and then really building our fleet quite strong to deal with this, probably this big guy. But we will of course do a senator vote to see if that's what people think is the right option. But it just seems like that's the natural kind of progression we should be going along that spiral, because it's, I don't know. I mean, really we could be going anywhere I suppose, but it just seems like that should be the right way to go. It might be worth doing a frontier outpost down this way actually. Maybe right about there. If we do a couple of frontier outposts and just fold them in, actually it would be fine.
Construction complete. System survey complete.
There we go. Frontier outpost there should join our territory, and there should join our territory even more. We'll just get those extra bits. Science ships. Need to start researching even more. There's lots of debris in Higma. Yeah. And then we can survey this area as well. Sweet. Right, so maybe let's wage this war and just finish them off. I think we're in a pretty good position to do it. I do just worry the slightest bit about what's going on out here with their allies, but that's, I think it's fine. We've got our other colony ship now as well. Let's head down to Yultup. And we can colonize this tundra world now, I believe.
Colony established.
There we
Research
go. Colony has
complete.
been established. We've got another one on the way. Let's just keep farming out these colony ships for now. Leaders died. Oh, I missed who it was, but it was probably... No, Quintus Fabius still alive somehow. 110 years old. Sorry if you can hear a train going by. Anyway, so technology research, desert worlds are now colonizable. Which is pretty good. A virtual combat arena. This will grant us a happiness modifier, ethics divergence, and army damage for our army coming out of there. So that's our grand armies, not our... I'm guessing anyway. That's kind of cool. Maybe we should build that at home if we get one. I'm gonna use this. We just got desert, so we should have this to get rid of those sort of tiles. It's a lot quicker to research as well. Alright, let's send our fleet up to Kovali. I saw some people saying, yeah, you didn't get all the wormholes. I'm aware, yeah. I'll send actually our support class up to take them out.
Debris analyzed.
You can just sit like right there, and then once he's ready, once the war kicks off again, then he can do that. Let's get our armies. Our armies are on Attilas right now, actually. Planet summary. So they did something here, didn't they? Yeah. What is this? It's a power plant. Okay, demolish. Let's just pause it really quickly. I'm going to start building up the old munitions, or I keep calling them munitions, but minerals and food. Alright, we'll go food on the top layer. Did I just see robots on that? Oh no, we can build robots. Robots are interesting. I never actually tried using them, but it is similar to the slave thing, where it's like you just get extra minerals. And they don't require food. So it's like you can just have all mineral planets, but we're Roman, so it's just a bit cooler to have slaves, I think. They are suffering from starvation down here, so we should help them out with that. Okay. They'll be good for a while. Let's see how Bonus is going. Priscus. So they're almost fully built. They've got... Maybe this is like a food layer, I guess. And then this can just be all minerals down the bottom. Okay, I'm gonna cancel this one actually. Mineral silo. Mineral storage capacity plus 1000. Sure, why not? Great. So they're doing good. Embassy recalled. Diplomatic communication from the... Oh, crap. We would rather terminate our ambassadorial program for the time being. Well. So Beldros have just said, GG, mate. I'm out. Maybe it's probably... It might be better off... Geez, actually, these guys are... They're in bed with a lot of people. They have migration access with us. My embassy is still on them, and we're still like, okay. But we're threatening each other because we're quite big. Now let's see if we were to talk to these guys. Maybe it's worth getting in bed with these guys and having a large ally by establishing an embassy on them. Yeah, I might have to ask you guys that at the end and see what you think. I mean, there's no point going to war with a large nation who's just better than us right now, when we could just go to the one next to us. But this one, it seems like they have so many allies. So part of a federation with the Usanance Confederation of Planets, Quell Neuter Sovereign Systems, Chlorversian Republic, Kaigan Allied Nations, and Theory United Systems, and United Kaigan Council. So that's just an absolute ton of dudes that are all working together. I'm guessing it's all these guys. Actually, surprisingly, no. There are people that I don't even recognize. There's one down here. There. These two. United Kroll Planet States. It's gonna be interesting when it gets that big. I think we should have allies. I mean, we do have one, which is good. Maybe we should try and just sweeten up Tux and Shard to be like a really good one as well. That's what I would do. And then maybe we could go to war with these guys, or I don't know. Who don't they like? They're at war. They're rivals with the independent Neborite nation. and we can check where they are. They're here, so they don't like these guys, but they're not quite at war with them. Interesting intergalactic politics going on, but for now we've got one more mission to do, and that is take out the Spyran nations. And our army is just on the way up there now. No leader in our army actually right now. Admiral Sentia Bruta. Okay, yeah, sure, why not?
Construction complete.
Actually, I kind of want to get... yeah. I mean, not to be sexist, but I would rather a man command the fleet, just because they can become emperor, and it's just like kind of Roman to have a male emperor. So, obviously I have no problem with women leading nations or anything in the real world, but in the Roman world, it's just not on. They're not second-class citizens though. We've come a long way since our humble origins, but it's just not the Roman way to have your leader be a female. Anyway, so let's see if we can replace our... Actually, the way the election still works, it still might be her, actually. It doesn't actually really make a difference, but let's put Maximus Pompeius, because he's got a cool name. Can we dismiss him? We can permanently dismiss his leader, free up a leader slot. I don't want to do that. I just want to take him off fleet. So, how would I go about doing that? Right click to unassign leader. Boom. Great. Easy. Let's assign him now. So we'll put him on the main fleet. She can go, Sentia Bruta can go on classes 2 the support fleet. Oh yeah, and then we've got armies up here ready.
Construction complete.
We can disembark our 18th transport fleet and head up to Kovali as well. Scientist Octavianus Capito has died at the age of 83. Was he on research? He was. We're gonna have to get a new one. New worlds. We've kind of got a lot of that. Anomaly risk, fail risk, minus 10%. I'm gonna go with that, and then I can take a scientist off one of these ships. She's got like leader lifespan. That's a good one to have. Well, he's dead anyway. Research speed 10% particles. So yeah, she shouldn't really be doing that. Being on a ship, because she's not using her skill. So let's put anomaly fail risk down on the actual science ship, which makes sense. And then on the technology screen down here we can have, this is engineering, which I don't know if that's gonna help her, if she still is doing what she should be. What's this guy's deal? Lucius Cato, he should be down military theory. Well, you can get military stuff in this section, I think. Right? Or is it green? It goes on the green section. What's this guy's deal? Anomaly research. Alright, let's reconfigure all these things. Hang on now. So we've no scientists working on anything. If I was to reconfigure, I just want to see. So this is all blue. Okay, good. This is always green. This is, well, that could be blue, but it's mostly all orange. So let's just completely maximize everything going on here. So we got Lucius Cato. He's on the green section. So let's get him on the green. Is that the green one? Yes. He's on the green section. Research build speed plus 10 for military theory. So he's good at military theory. There's no military ones right now though. Oh, this one is. But we'll get to that eventually. He's young. He'll be fine. Good. So down here then in the blue section, we could get this woman, Catonia Serpulus. She can help. She can research these kind of things faster, or no, something like that. Actually, wait, no, she's blue. Damn it! God damn. She should be up here. There we go. Yeah, that's better. So she can get disruptors and mining drone lasers. She can research all that good stuff faster. Which one were we getting? It seems like we were getting red shard throwers, because that one's quite heavily completed. We're gonna. Wow, capacitor fields. don't know if that only goes on defensive platforms or not. We're just going to continue with the red shard thrower for now. Even though I don't know why I'd ever use that. Yeah, I don't know if I'd ever actually use that. So let's stop that. Let's go with the physics research. And then down here we need an orange one if we have one. If we don't, fortunately. So this guy's available. He is a 35% anomaly research speed. She has a fail risk of -10. Anomaly fail risk, leader lifespan. So we'll get her to do this. Her leader lifespan is long, so at least she can chill up there and work for a while. Devastator torpedoes is what we're working on for her. Right, so then our science ships, they can just take these guys. So it's 10% fail risk. That's good. And oh, she's a 10% fail risk, and this guy is the 35% speed. Right, so we've just, sorry about that, but we've just maximized how our scientists are researching. We need to get the best out of everything. It is a strategy game after all. So Bonos should be pretty much done what they were doing. I'm just gonna get a bit greedy and put them inside the sector as well. Just because I feel like they're not gonna overwrite the ones I've started building, hopefully, so boom and boom. Okay. And then down here we can just give them a bunch of energy. We'll really need to, we do have an energy focused sector, which should be giving us a decent amount of energy. We could probably get a few more leaders now as well. So anything that would help with energy credits. Food and hydroponics. No, not really. Crap. Right, well I'll look to that myself maybe at the end, because I don't want to spend another few minutes doing that. It might bore you guys. Let's go survey that system, and if we're not already surveying this one, survey it. And then, where's our main army? Here we are here. About to come up. Let's declare war. We want, so this is what the vote was about. We want to seed their planet on Hishma, in the Hishma system. And then the Canistians can vassalize the Wacegi. 60. That makes sense. So yeah, there is the Great Oxbraxi Empire, the sovereign, the Neborite Compact. Don't really know much about them, so it's a bit risky, but it's 100 war score. I'm pretty sure that's fine. Actually, the Canistians are going to say no. That's odd. I did not think they would do that. They don't want to vassalize those guys. I'm sure they'd rather just, oh wow, they don't even want that. Maybe they just feel like they're not ready. Maybe we could liberate these three somehow. Inthor. Alright, they're happy with liberating Inthor. Backed. And Sorkimax. Oh, we can't liberate Sorkimax because it's the capital, I'm assuming. That's very odd indeed. I didn't think they'd be like saying no to that. So liberate, I don't even know where that is. That's part of the Neborite Compact. Neborite Compact, Neborite Compact. Liberate Great Obraxi Empire. Huh. So they're under the Wacegi at the moment, actually. Let's just put these back for a second. That's interesting. So the Great Obraxi Empire, not so great because they are there with their one system. But it would be cool to liberate them. Break them free of the Wacegi rule, you know? Because we can't directly really attack Wacegi itself. So our war score will be 100% with that. Ah, they don't want to do that. God damn. Actually, we can't even get over there anyway. Okay, so we'll just go back to liberating Inthor. And liberating Fact. Now we can't reach these. It's going to be up to the Canistians to actually figure out how to do that if they want to do that. Our opponents, there's going to be 4 opponents. Alright, let's do it. We could do something else. We've got some war score left. No, let's just leave it. That's what we want to do. It's a shame that we can't take Sorkimax, but let's see.
Hostile fleet engaged.
There we go. War has been waged. let's get to Hishma immediately.
Construction complete.
Just gonna slow it down because it might get too tricky.
Hostile fleet detected.
Hostile fleet just went to our system behind us, actually. Wow, did they manage to take out that wormhole instantly?
System survey complete.
Sentia Bruta knows what she's doing. Maximus Pompeius is on his way
Hostile fleet engaged.
to the enemy spaceport and their capital homeworld. Now we do have enemies. Oh crap! I want to make sure they don't actually kill any of my science ships because I've got a lot of scientists down here. Higma, can you
Hostile
research?
fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged.
Where's the research? Is it done? Sorry, hang on. Debris in Higma. Tracker map. Go to. I don't know. Oh, there it is. There it is out there. Sorry. Right, research that. I just want to get rid of all these debris bits. That looks like everything. Interesting thing now is these planets are habitable by us, but this is like a slavery section, so I don't want to put humans in there. So I might just actually think about doing robots for those habitable worlds. That might kind of be cool. It looks like the Canistians have a good fleet against their ones. Wow, the Canistians fleet is a 3K fleet. It's a really big one. Bigger than my biggest fleet. Canistians are really good. We could have a double the size fleet, and we've so much minerals. Like, yeah, we will start building pretty soon, but I want to get a right ship design in place. Because at the moment we're still running this ship design from our old first Wacegi war, where we just spent sentinel point defenses quite high.
Situation
Colony
log
ship,
updated.
the dawn of civilization. Riblor seems to have a planet ready for us. Oh, there's gonna be all loads more debris
Situation
now.
log updated.
Right, let's get our transport fleets over here. And we're just currently bombarding their capital planet. Cool. Alright, it's all part of the plan. Now, the service sector, how are they doing? Minus 30 on the energy. It's quite heavy. But bringing in the minerals, for sure.
Hostile fleet
That's just their
detected.
own mineral input. That's not even counting the... Let's just have a quick look. So we're making 218. We brought that down to 0. 122. So this place alone is bringing in half of our minerals. And there's only 3 planets. So that is exactly what I wanted. So that's good. Right, I don't see any Wacegi ships coming around, which is good. We've destroyed their wormholes. We just need to get up here, destroy their final wormhole. Wonder can... Like, we can't reach them. It's a shame we don't... I don't know if you can ever get... Oh, actually, there is some Wacegi down here. Sovereign Spire Nations. Oh, wow, they went straight down into Canistian territory for some reason.
Science ship under attack.
Science ship under attack. Can you retreat? Can you retreat? No! Can we get him off his ship super quick? Just lost. Quintus Flavius, no way! He's 110 years old, and to die like that. He should have been sent home to Rome for a hero's retirement. I should have. Damn. Probably the last true Roman. Okay, that's a shame. Lost the
Debris
science ship.
analyzed.
Have to get another one. Right, our transport fleets are just meeting up now. which is good. The planet is down to quite low fortifications, 1,000 out of 3,000, 1/3. And our allied fleet is with us here as well. And then it's kind of up to them to deal with the problems of stuff. Oh, look at that, 10k, sweet.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Just taking down their wormholes again. And our second transport fleet are just about to arrive. It's all part of the plan. Alright, let's dump a bunch of minerals into these sectors. Everyone can have just 1,000. Look at that, they spent 1,000 instantly.
Established.
Service sector need loads of minerals to build up all their different things. New colonies being established as well, which is good. Alright, the fortifications are down. Their army's not that good, but might pose a bit of a threat. So let's land. Don't know if we need both. I feel like we can do it with just the one. But let's just use both to be safe. Alright, they're both on the way down. First assault force is down, legionary. Well, they're the 5th assault legion at the moment. First, second, third, all these different assault legions, and then they all combined to fight an awesome war down there. You can just imagine it as well, coming down out of the sky. It'd be like Killzone. Don't know if you guys have seen that or not, but I like to think they're coming down their little tin can transports, and then they just like dock, land, and meeting a bunch of alien troops that are fighting each other. Killzone's a good game. Okay, this planet is kind of wrecked.
System
Luckily, we're
survey
getting rid of
complete.
deep sinkholes
Station under
as
attack.
part of our technology tree, so that's good. Station under attack. Didn't really see where that was. Oh, whoa. Well, I say whoa. It's kind of nothing, isn't it, really? Where is their fleet? There it is right there, actually. Our defense platform should be good enough to beat them.
Enemy planet secured.
I think. That's not actually a defense platform. There's defenses in here. There we go.
Situation log updated.
They bailed. So we've conquered the planet. Took it quite handily. Now, this war will never end. We could offer white peace. They're not happy with just me taking their planet right now, so we're gonna have to help. Well, we can't do anything, really, for the Canistians. So this is where it gets a bit awkward, because we can't come over here to help them out, and it's kind of up to them to do it, so I don't know if the AI is going to do that or not. They seem to just follow my ships around. Oh yeah, we can go up here now and search, find out more about the Mass Extinction Project. I love that series. So that's really all we can do. We're making very little energy, +1 right now, which is kind of a little bit worrying. Destroyed all the wormholes. So I thought the Canistians had wormhole technology, but it doesn't seem like they do. Which means they can't get over there. Which means we're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Alright, broken planet. Our astronomers are confident that the asteroid belt in this system was once a habitable planet, torn asunder by unknown forces. A special project has been issued to study one of the major asteroids in the belt. Cool.
Situation log updated.
That's so cool. That might have been a planet once. They say that about the solar system, that our solar system, that the asteroid belt might have been a planet that was ripped up. That collided with something else and then just got everything thrown around. It's an interesting theory. Okay, let's survey that last system over there. I don't know if there's much to be built. Got some... Oh yeah, did we build that frontier outpost? Oh, it's been built right now. Sweet. Sector's missing resources. There we go. They should be fine. what else to do now? We might be wrapping up pretty soon. I'm just going to quickly check. 77 minus 38. I started when there was 38 minutes. No, I guess we have a little bit longer, but 10 more minutes. Right, so what can we do? We can just keep defeating fleets and then this war score will go up. Alright, they're heading here. Don't know if we can intercept that or not. Probably not. Given the time. So yeah, let's see who else we're at war with. We're at war with all these guys. So we could ask Beldros, can we go through your territory, please? Border access, military access for 10 years. We want it as well though. Yeah, I don't see them doing that. What about research agreements? Non-aggression pledge. Star charts. Active sensor link. Station rights. Civilian access. I'll give you a planet. I'll give you my best dust. I'll give you all my minerals. Absolutely no budge. No way. Is what they say. No military access under any circumstances. Even if I give them planets. That's insane. Yeah, this would be very weary of me. If only I could make the jump to here. God damn it. Warp travel sucks. If we had wormhole travel, we could just hop anywhere we want. And it's even doubly worse in a spiral galaxy because it's just so important that you can jump across arms. Oh wow, look at this. We've been kind of fucked. I didn't think they could do that. They must have colonized like right here or something. Oh no, wait, they've just colonized there and there, but they're growing just really hard at the moment, I guess. Huh. That's kind of annoying. I don't like that. Especially since I want all this territory. Ooh, colonizable planet. Alright, let's get another colony ship. Alright, let's just keep it going. I'm not too sure what to do now apart with this war. We can just try and intercept their fleets. Stay where you are, sir. Go here, go Call Valley. We're on the way. We're gonna intercept them. It's a tiny fleet though, obviously, but...
Special project complete.
Oh, I need to read this. So, this is about the asteroid mass extinction. The asteroid is in actually... Okay, the asteroid is in actually a chunk of what was once a habitable and probably inhabited planet. It's in. What does that even mean? Regularly but overlapping fracture patterns indicate that the planetary demolition was intentional and controlled if somewhat rushed. All signs point to this planet being the homeworld of whatever species destroyed it. We may never know what drove them to consider planetary annihilation to be the lesser evil. Perhaps we should be grateful for that. That is interesting. So it's like they actually destroyed their own planet for some reason. What reason would you ever have to do that? Why would you ever destroy your own planet? If you guys can think of any cool reasons, let me know. I'm thinking like zombie outbreak. Even then, like, why would you destroy the planet, you know? The only things I can think of is like if you colonize the second planet and then your homeworld kind of revolted against you, one of them blew it up. But that's not really how it's described. It says a controlled demolition almost. So it's like they were abandoning it and they blew it up. Really odd. Very odd. Right, let's get these guys. No, they're just gonna warp. Big bunch of babies. 137 manpower anyways. Nothing. Sovereign Spire Nations. Yeah, they're about to jump. Not too sure what I can do about that. I don't know what my energy fluctuates so wildly. It's really worrying. We should probably investigate some of these aliens and things like that as well. And just figure out the last one. The last one for the mass extinction event is the desolate planet, which is pretty far away. It's all the way out there. I'm really hindered in where I can go in this galaxy because of warp travel. I need to have a route. That's really good though that we've expanded down here. Let's grow the southern Roman sector to encompass all this. In fact, we're only one planet off from having them all. If our borders just grew naturally a little bit, we might actually get them. I think that's basically it. Yeah, not much more I can do. I was going to build some frontier outposts out this way as well. So let's do that, and then we can also colonize that planet. Maybe strengthen our borders there a little bit so we don't just get border raped by these guys again. It's interesting that this is actually still the same sector even, because it has been separated.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Station maintenance, ship maintenance, building maintenance, colonization costs. Oh yeah, the colonization costs. Still, it's only -8 at the moment. Once colonization is done, that goes back. Oh, we fought them. We're fighting them down here.
Situation log updated.
Sweet, 27%.
Transmission. Colony established.
Incoming transmission. Star charts for the Democratic Tillicini Assembly. Let's have a look where they are first. Oh, they seem pretty big. Yeah, let's do it. Cool. Probably giving them a lot more than they give us, but it's still kind of cool to see what's going on. I like these guys. Let's establish an embassy on them. Nice. Holy, what is it? Superior. So they're not overwhelming.
Incoming transmission.
In terms of fleet power, but everyone's fleet power should be on. I should have a way bigger fleet, really. We're just suffering on the energy front, like quite heavily right now. So I've got my central empire is financial and southern is financial. Allow redevelopment. I have allowed redevelopment. Come on now. We want more energy. Right, so I don't think much else will happen. I do believe the longer the war goes on, the more unhappy they get, and if you're winning, it's more likely for a deal to become to be had. So even if the war has to drag on for a while, eventually they'll like get sick of it, and we should get peace. But yeah. All right, I'm just gonna check these planets. Higma now. I should have a good amount of stuff built on it. Let's build. Well, yeah, your food seems fine actually. So yeah. So that one's ready to go. We can fold that into the sector as well, the service sector. We just fold in that, why not? Sweet. I love the service sector. Right, I think that's basically it. So the question kind of is, who's going to be our enemy? Can we declare 2 wars at once? We could. I mean, Beldros Empire are fucking huge because of all these different guys they have. So they're equivalent to us by themselves. That's pathetic, equivalent, inferior, pathetic, inferior. So actually, a lot of their allies in their little asshole alliance are either equivalent or less, and we can definitely build up. So I would propose, as Supreme Dictator, that we actually befriend the Tuxin Shard, who are a very, very powerful ally for now. You know, keep your enemies, keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. And then, hopefully, if we just establish an embassy, keep them cool. These guys seem like just a massive, stagnant ascendancy. They're a fallen empire. So these are one of the guys that just basically start with ridiculous amounts of shit. They start with like ring world planets and stuff, so it's just kind of like their technology is probably vastly better than ours. and it basically always will be till the end of the game. So it's kind of impossible to take them on. They're just, in fact, we should never even go near them. If you get even close, they'll start getting annoyed. So these guys are a huge threat, actually. So I propose that we go, hey, oh, we can only have 3 embassies. We're gonna have to recall an embassy somewhere. So what we could do is recall the embassy on Beldros, and you know, start a big war. Essentially, we don't really have much to worry about on this side. However, we do have to build up first. We're gonna need a lot of time to build up. I want energy to be in a massively good place. I want to have like 10,000 energy before I even go to that war, because energy is such a problem, especially if we want to double, maybe even triple our fleet size with all this new tech that we're getting. That's going to be sucking the power on each ship really hard. So we're going to have to figure that one out. So, yeah, so basically, I guess the question, well, it's not even a question, I think it's pretty much obvious, but I'll put some sort of vote down anyway into the description so you can vote on it just to be safe. But leave your comments below if you have any other suggestions of what we should do. I don't think we can end this war because we can't actually reach these guys. So what we're going to have to do is basically go for the Beldros. They seem to have weak allies. Maybe one good ally. They're equivalent, inferior, pathetic, inferior, equivalent, equivalent, neutral. So people are equivalent to me, even though I'm not at max capacity at all right now. I'm less than half in terms of what I could be managing in a fleet. So that's good. That means the combined total of all of them together, it might be doable, and it should be a hell of a lot of fun anyway. The good news is, depending on, it doesn't seem like they've any wormholes. They're not wormhole tech. So they're probably going to come along the spiral to attack me. They're not going to be coming from down here. Maybe. Unless they have some sort of allies. I'll have to check on that, but I'm pretty sure they have to come up this way. And if that's the case, we can just build our defense platforms up here and really go for a massive all-out assault down this wing. And that should be pretty good. If you got any solutions to this problem we have over here with not being able to actually attack the Wacegi, I did think that the Canistians had wormhole travel, but it doesn't seem like they do. Which, yeah, it's a shame. Because then we just can't reach these guys unless somehow we eventually... To be honest, I actually don't think we can ever reach them. Unless we get like better warp drives or something that give us further tech. I'm not sure if the tech tree does that, but if we get better warp drives, or yeah, warp drives give us a further jump, then maybe at the closest bit, which seems to be maybe here to here. That's still a massive jump though. Possibly here to here or something like that. Otherwise we'd have to go like, I can't even see a way of getting onto this wing at all. This spiral is like completely isolated. Even the gap from here to here is huge. So how do we ever get onto this one to go all the way up and around to get these guys? I don't know. They were able to do it, of course, because they have wormholes, but we don't. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. Let me know what you think we should do with the Wacegi, what you think of the Beldros kind of plan of attack. I think that's a good one to do. And the Tuxan Shard, because they're a fallen empire, we don't really have much choice other than to be their friend and to leave them alone, and to hopefully mean that they'll leave us alone. So that's basically it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Make sure you check the description for those votes.